Alright, working a throttle plate thing today. I guess it's pretty common with Priuses, just did an oil change, but for some reason this thing gets dirty and nobody cleans it. It's pretty easy, so we're gonna go through it right now. Here we go. First, pop the hood. Then, unclip these thingies. And this thing. Then that pops this off. Oh my goodness. We're gonna clean inside there, the black hole. There's a mass sensor in there. You can pop this whole thing off here. See how there's dust all around it? Pretty common. We're gonna take off this air filter. It's these two bolts here, hold the plastic on, unclamp these hoses, and then unclip the MAF sensor right here. And then this whole thing should lift off. Okay, and we're back. So we popped this thing off. Like I said, just the two bolts on the top there. Pop off the hose, unclip the mass sensor, which is clipped in, so I didn't pull it away, but we'll just set that off to the side. Just be gentle with the connection, and you can see in there, it's barely brass. Like, that thing is filthy in there. Can you see that? See how black half of it is? So now we're gonna go in there and see if we can scrub that up. All right, bye. All right, so quick progress report. I've been going for a couple minutes here. First, I started with just a parts cleaner, brake cleaner, and tried to spray it out, but it was drying really quick, and because it was so dense with muck and grime, it wasn't really doing anything. It was just drying up too quick and just kind of layering the crap in there. So I started putting a little bit of WD-40 in there and letting it kind of sit and reside. And it's really tough to get those corners cleaned up. You can see the brass is all stained from just being so grimy for so long. I don't think that's ever going to come out, but to get all around the edges and around that black bar in the middle, I've been using Q-tips. So I've gone through about 20 Q-tips already and trying to twist and turn and get in the corners real good. But it's coming along pretty good. I've seen a couple videos where people try to keep this whole box on there and jerry rig it and put a Q-tip on a stick and stuff like that. And I mean, if it's lightly dirty, maybe, but it's very hard to get to the edges even when it's wide open like this. So I would definitely recommend just popping it off. It takes 2 seconds, and you can get a couple fingers in there with a rag even and wipe down a majority of the grime and use the Q-tips to really get the edges there. So now I got some WD-40 on there just sitting there for 30 seconds or so, and I'm going to go back in there and use some more Q-tips and keep scrubbing until it's as clean as possible. Alrighty, so I think I'm about as clean as I'm going to get it here. You can see that you can actually see brass in there, and it opens and closes a lot easier than it used to, and I'm sure you can clean better with some different solutions, but that's a really easy way to make your engine run a little smoother. Now it's pretty simple. You just pop this back on there. So be gentle with that sensor. Let's see here. Right there. So you can just pop that on there. Screw in your bolts up at the top up here. Put your air filter. I'm probably going to dust all through this area while I'm in there and get it nice and clean. Pop this back on, boom, and then clip it on and you're good to go. Easy peasy. Easy Prius maintenance.